Hello everyone. This is the recording for week 2. This week we're talking about file management, creating hierarchical folder structures, zipping and unzipping files and folders, taking screenshots. The reading is in the Microsoft Office 2013 section, Office 23 to 38, 72 to 74. There's also a YouTube video on File Explorer in Windows 8 found in part of the week 2 assignment. There's a taking screenshot found in part 2 of the week 2 assignment. There's a compressing, zipping files and folders found in part 2 of the week 2 assignment. Those are all links. Reviewing for the midterm, the only thing from this section is on insertion point found on Office 23. So in the discussion, we have the discussion board on file management. Don't forget to include your reference. The week 2 assignment this time has 2 parts. Part 1 is creating the folder structure. Part 2 is taking 2 different screenshots. And I'm going to go over those most specifically. So in the discussion, you have 2 parts to address. You have defining a well-structured file management system and explaining how it is an effective technique for organizing files. Number 2 is how does learning about file management benefit you while pursuing your degree or in your current or future career. You need to address both parts. You also need to include an APA reference. So if you look up either one of these, well, specifically the first part, the second part is more your opinion. But if you look up file management system, you could use that as your reference. Then at the end of that paragraph of information, you would include the in-text citation. The initial post is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and then you need 2 replies by Sunday. But don't forget you have to cover 3 days. The week 2 assignment part 1, you're going to create a folder structure, and I'm showing it tells you to do it in the desktop. It really depends. If you have the little arrow when you go to file management or Windows Explorer, then you're okay. If not, put it in documents. So let me go to my file management. And you see I did create it on the desktop, but this is File Explorer. I have the little arrow, and when you open the arrow, then you can see the folders in desktop. So if I open IS102, then here's all my folders. Then if I click on week 2, you see the content of week 2. So this is what must be in your screenshot for full credit is the IS102, a folder for week 1 through 8 each week, and the content of week 2, which should be your screenshot for Office. And if you're unable to get a full screenshot of everything, just take 2 and put them in the same document, so that you're showing all of these things so you can get full credit. So opening Windows Explorer or now File Explorer, if you have Windows 7, you can press the Window key while you're pressing the E key. This also works on Windows 10. I don't know about Windows 8 because I don't have Windows 8 anymore, but you can type Windows Explorer in the search box, click Start menu, then Search. On Windows 10, you're going to open Cortana and look for File Explorer. Also on Windows 8, it's called File Explorer. If you have a Mac, you will need to learn about the Finder, and I have a website here that might help you. Part 2 of the assignment, of week 2 assignment, is for your Office installation and the screenshot of your And this is where it instructs you to take the screenshot actually of your folder structure. So there's a couple of ways. If you go to, on Windows 7, if you go to the Start menu, All Programs, then you can scroll down to Microsoft Office 2013. As long as you show Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, and Word, you can just take a screenshot. Now remember, to take a screenshot, you push the print screen button on your keyboard. And it really depends on the keyboard, but my print screen is on the top row. I am using a desktop though. Now let's see, on Windows 8, the easiest way is to just pin them to start. And if you look at my Start menu, you see that that's what I did, as I pinned them all to start. I have Windows 10. I also have Office 2016 on this computer. And so whatever, if you have Office 2016, just pin them to start. That way when you push print screen, you can get those 4 applications. Another way is to type Word in the search box. Okay, wait a minute. And then right click it and open file location. And it takes a minute. So if we open the file location, you'll see all these programs listed, but I need to see at least Excel, Outlook, where is Outlook? PowerPoint, and Word. So you could do a screenshot of this whole picture. Okay, I don't know why it's not closing. And so the things that are required for this part is that you show all 4 of the applications in Office. So I was showing you on Windows 10 how to pin it to the start. So for instance, if we type in Word and you right click, you would get pinned to start. Now I already have mine pinned, so it says unpinned. That's why I have this picture here showing you that you can pin each one to start. Whichever works better for you. As long as you get all 4 of them, even if you have to take 2 screenshots, because sometimes you will only be able to get part of them. Another thing I want to tell you about is the snipping tool. Sometimes you can use it. You cannot use it if it's a dialog box that as soon as you click on something it goes away, like the Start menu. But if you're looking at a file location, you could take a screenshot using the snipping tool. It's available from Windows 7 on, and you would just type in the search and search for the snipping tool. Now let me show you how the snipping tool works. So now if we create a new what's called a new snip, then you just outline what you want, and there's your screenshot, and you can just paste it wherever you want, in Word or whatever. And it's kind of handy, so I thought it was a good thing to know about. So what to do if you're having trouble? Please call me. Please send me an email. You can find my faculty information, contact information, in the faculty info section of Blackboard. Include a screenshot if you're having errors. Mac users, there's been some trouble in the past with certain features in Office not being available. So when you find something you can't do, send me an email and a screenshot letting me know what it is you're having trouble with. And then I can give you a workaround. Maybe I'll just have you include those screenshots in the assignment. But if you don't contact me, I have no way of knowing, and then I will count those sections wrong. Also, if you want, we could set up time in Office hours. Just let me know what time would be good to meet. You get into office hours, going through the instructor virtual office, and then clicking on, so let me click on it so you can see. Click on this link, and then it will open what I'm in right now. And as you can see, we can share files. If you and I were in here, you could have your microphone on. We could both talk. You can share your file and I can look at it. Those are some ways that we can try to fix problems. If you're having a lot of difficulty in the class and feel like you need a coach, then click the academic coach. Click on academic coach and set up an appointment. You can also click on the TWC at the top of Blackboard. If you're having problems viewing the weekly presentations, you might need to allow mixed content. Here I've kind of gone over a couple of ways to allow mixed content. In Internet Explorer, you look for the security warning that says only secure content is displayed and click show all content. In Firefox, you look for the shield icon on the left of the URL and click on it and you'll see a security warning. Click the down pointing arrow and select keep blocking, where it says keep blocking to open the drop down menu, and select disable protection on this page. Now you're only doing it for that page. You're not going to want to do that for every site because you definitely open yourself to some security issues. In Chrome, you look for the shield icon to the right of the URL bar and click on it. You'll see a security warning. This page includes script from unauthenticated sources. You just click load unsaved script. Now this section is on my highlights. I went over a little bit last time and I just want to make sure that everybody is enabling to review highlights. You're going to go to the bookshelf. So let me go to the bookshelf. You're going to click on Manage, Sharing, Add Subscription. You're going to type my email, my Herzing email, right there. Look for it in Faculty Information. Then you're going to click Save. You will then be able to see the highlights. So if I open my book, let's see where the highlights are. Well, I don't see them here. But if I look at the actual app, you'll see that I've made highlights, important highlights. I've got highlights for the midterm. I've also got highlights for some of the assignments, like for week 3, week 6, week 4, and I believe I did some for week 7, but maybe not. No, I don't think I did week 7. But so it's going to be kind of handy to be able to see my highlights, especially for when you're studying for the midterm. So I would recommend that you do that. You take advantage of that.